Hello everyone! So I want to be really raw and vulnerable with you guys and let you know that the reason I was putting off this picture is because it's a message that actually I personally really need. Not always, but sometimes. And that sometimes was just now, which is probably why God gave it to me. So I think it's actually going to help you guys and really encourage some of you as well. But I'll tell you who needed it the most is me, and if I didn't need it, I would have made this video for you guys like 3 days ago. Hey Catherine, how's it going? Good to see you. Okay, so I'm gonna reveal to you what I'm talking about as I go, okay? But I'm gonna start painting. So, these lines. I felt like God was telling me, don't try with your head. So for those of you who saw my previous video, I talked about how there's different kinds of lines and they could symbolize things, and I was thinking I was going to come up with something really cool and really symbolic. And I was trying to get into my head to come up with this really cool idea, and I felt like God was telling me, nope, just let the glue fall, and hey Michelle, and let the glue fall onto the canvas. And God was going to give me the meaning for it after, which was a little scary for me because I really had to trust God that I wasn't going to make a fool of myself doing a Facebook Live and then have no meaning for this picture. But he did give me a meaning right afterwards, and I still hesitated to make the video because, okay, let me just get into a little bit of this. So I let loose, let the glue splatter, and then I was like, wait, right here though, God, I'm going to put a straight line right here because I want to at least have one of the lines that I talked about to fall back on, just in case, like if you don't give me a meaning or something. I wasn't thinking that in my head, but I'm pretty sure that was what was going on there. Whoops, that line didn't even turn out straight, guess what? So it's almost like God was getting me to practice what I preach or something. I didn't know what I was going to preach though. So, okay, look at these lines. They're chaotic, they're stressful, they're messy, they're unbalanced, irregular. And after I turned off the Facebook Live, I felt like God was telling me these lines look like tangled yarn, okay? And as I paint over it, you're going to be able to see it a little bit better, but there's like a ball of yarn here, ball here, ball here, and they're all just mixed up together like tangled yarn. And then these dots that I was putting here are actually tears of frustration. And some of us here are entrepreneurs, some of us are students, some of us are artists, but something that can be pretty tempting for a lot of creative people to fall into, and not all, but a lot, is frustration that comes from perfectionism. And so in this picture, God is telling us to exchange our tears for joy, okay? So he wants us to be playful and just really enjoy the process. So in the midst of chaos, in the midst of stressful situations where it just seems all tangled, right? God wants us to know, like, we can't always control situations, but that doesn't mean we need to be miserable. It doesn't mean we need to be stressed out, okay? So think about who enjoys tangled yarn. Kittens. Kittens are really playful. They enjoy tangled yarn and they don't worry about it. They don't think, oh no, this yarn's tangled, what am I gonna do? They love it, right? So even when in life, situations could be our work, could be schoolwork, could be your business, could be your picture. It's maybe a little frustrating. Maybe it seems chaotic, tangled, mixed up, not exactly what you wanted. Okay? But think about it like tangled yarn and just enjoy the process and know that the results are going to come. Okay? And sometimes they're going to come in ways you don't expect. And just trust God through the process and enjoy the process because we're going through the process, so we might as well enjoy it. So, just learn to play and enjoy the mess. And that doesn't mean that everything we do has to be abstract. So some of you guys know I'm usually a realistic artist, not an abstract artist at all. So this has been like really helping me grow to explore these different styles. Okay, but yeah, we just want to play and enjoy the process like kittens. Hey, Mim. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading comments here. Yeah, Michelle, you can definitely do this with your kids. So if you watched part 1 of this, I was really encouraging people, if you're a parent watching this, do this with your kids. It's a great, your kid, even if your kid's really little, as long as you're helping them out with this, I think even a 3-year-old could do this, just don't let them eat the glue. The first time I tried to teach my sister art, She was only 1. She could sit though, and she could kind of walk actually, but she tried to eat the crayons. So I really don't think that there is an age that's too young to learn art, as long as the parents really there with them helping them out. And then obviously this is a project that adults enjoy too. And because this is symbolic, because it's abstract, not realistic, you know, there's really no wrong way to do it. Like, this turned out about as bad as I could have ever thought, and actually I think it's really pretty. Okay, I'll show you guys. I have here this one that I did kind of some abstract flowers. I didn't do this with prophetic meeting. I did this as part of an art class I was teaching, but just to show you other examples. And then this one's really fun and great to do with kids. This is also part of one of my online art classes, but I don't care if you guys want to copy this. It's fun because you can have them put one color inside of each section and make it look like a sunshine, or they can mix and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of fun things you can do both artistically and prophetically with this. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you later.